every skilled player in America saying, I can make more money by going to the Jets because I'm going to get great numbers, great stats, and because of that, you don't have to win a Super Bowl this year, but next year they will be a destination of every skilled player looking for a new opportunity, and that's when this becomes really fun and it really becomes a force multiplier.
So it's going to start tough, Graz. We've made a lot about this, but the Jets have a very tough first 6 games, working their way up to Philly. In fact, their first 6 games are all fascinating because you see a lot of the big teams on the screen. Bills, Cowboys, Chiefs, and Eagles are all outstanding. Plus, Patriots is the monster rivalry game. Plus, Broncos. Sean Payton made it a whole lot more interesting based upon the Nathaniel Hackett comments. What will the Jets' record be after 6 games this season, Graziano?
I looked at this and said 2-4, and that's given
2-4,
and that's given them the Patriots win, which they haven't beaten that team in about 50 years. So I don't know. I feel like I'm being generous. I feel like I'm being generous.
2-4.
Did you see that schedule?
No. I can't have this. I cannot have the negativity.
What do you got? 6-0?
I don't care what you've got. There's no way in the world I'm allowing anyone to say 2-4 without counteracting the mojo in the room. I'm not comfortable with this at all. You know what? Maybe the microphone falls off. I don't care one way or the other. You don't need to hear me. You just need to see me. That's it. That's what I think the Jets' record is going to be after 6 games. It's going to be I'm putting the jersey on. I'm not listening to you. All right.
How can you win 8 games after 6?
That's how good they are.
That's how good Rodgers is. With Aaron Rodgers, we can go 8-0 in the first 6 weeks. Okay, that actually brings us to one quick question that we asked the crew before we started, and then I'm going to get back to some other things. Because the AFC East is fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
And you can make an argument that every quarterback in the division has a great deal at stake. So I asked the group, which QB in the AFC East has the most at stake? And Mag, we can put the picks up there, and we'll go through some of the different answers quickly. Graziano and Canty. Canty, why are you saying Tua?
Well, because Tua was the guy that has to prove that he can be healthy, right? You're talking about a huge decision that the Dolphins have to make. They exercise the 5th-year option, but ideally they want to work out a contract extension if he proves to be the franchise guy. Hard to do that when he can't stay healthy. So that's the biggest thing. They've surrounded Tua with about as much talent in his skill position core as you possibly can. They went out and made a lot of win-now moves, including getting Bradley Chubb and Jalen Ramsey on the outside. Like, this is a team that is positioning itself to compete for a title. If Tua can't stay healthy, all that goes for naught. So Tua, quite literally, has the most to gain when you start counting up the dollars and cents that he has in limbo or in jeopardy right now.
Triger, why do you say Mac Jones?
Well, just look, last year was a wash for Mac Jones and what Bill Belichick did. And you could say, well, there's no pressure on Mac Jones because of that. But what's at stake for Mac Jones is making sure he solidifies himself as a starter in this league. I think Tua has done that, and obviously Aaron Rodgers has done that. I'm just using the guys on the screen. And Josh Allen, we don't even need to talk about that. But Mac Jones, to me, is now in that pivotal situation where you start to kind of go in no man's land if he doesn't play well this year. And then people are like, what is he? Well, they brought in Bill O'Brien to fix the offense. He had a competent offensive coordinator. I think he's in that kind of sensitive time for a young quarterback that we start to like really make who you are based on our conversations and what we see. And I think Mac Jones has to have a good year before they start talking about, well, should New England be on the market for another quarterback, especially in this draft? Really quickly, why do you say Rodgers?
Because he could have taken the easy way out, retired in the sunset in California, gone down as an all-time great. To his credit, Greedy, he went to the biggest market on the planet, put all his chips in the middle and says, watch what I could do in New York.
I actually agree. I think he has an enormous amount at stake. Tom Brady is proof of this a few years ago. It's rare that players who've accomplished that much can elevate to the degree that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.